Hello, my name is Joshua Goodman, a junior at Cleveland Heights High School. Today I'll be interviewing Amy Pausche, the development director at the Ronald McDonald House of Cleveland. Thank you for being with us today.
Thank you, Josh.
Tell us about the Ronald McDonald House and its mission. How does the community benefit from this nonprofit?
So the Ronald McDonald House is a local nonprofit serving our community. Our mission is to help families of patients whose children are undergoing medical treatment. We do that through 5 locations. Our Ronald McDonald House on the corner of East 105th and Euclid.
Okay.
And then we actually run 4 satellite family rooms, Ronald McDonald House family rooms, in hospital locations as well. We're at Fairview Hospital, Metro Health, Cleveland Clinic Children's Hospital, and Rainbow Babies and Children's Hospital.
Okay, so a few different locations.
Yeah, we have 5 locations in all.
Okay, I'm honored to be sharing this information with my peers in the community. How do you staff your organization, and how do you get funds and get volunteers involved?
So let me start first with how do we serve the community and how do we staff from a volunteer perspective. So with 5 locations, we only have 12 full-time staff members.
Okay.
We actually have 17 part-time or work-study students that are part of our payroll. The rest of our work is done by volunteers. We have over 300 volunteers who do a 3-hour shift once a week. And then additionally, we have volunteers that come out, and then we had over 600 groups last year who helped serve meals or brought in activities for our families at all of our locations. Altogether in 2015, we had 37,000 plus volunteer hours by our community. So when we're looking at how do we help make an impact on the local community, one of the things that's really important is our ability to leverage volunteers allows us to do more. And in total, those volunteers and all the volunteer hours allowed us to serve over 90,000 families, and that's unique families. And most of those families were served multiple times during their time with the Ronald McDonald House.
Okay.
We serve folks from all around the world, all over Ohio, and then our local community. So over 50% of our folks that stay with us or receive services from us are within 25 miles of the hospital of where they're being served. So we are truly serving the local community.
Right.
But we've also had folks that have stayed from 82 countries and all 88 counties in Ohio and all 50 states across the United States.
Oh, really?
In 2015 alone, we had 32 different states stay with us in 11 countries.
Oh, already this year?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. So in our government class, we were taught about how citizen comes with rights but also responsibilities. How do volunteers work in nonprofits help the society?
Well, I think truly we have so many things that families can bring themselves. So when folks are active members of working in our professional community, they may have access to insurance. Other folks may qualify for insurance with other cases. One of the great things is they have the ability to access that health care, but one of the responsibilities we have is to help surround them with love and resources during their treatment option. And for so many families, parents need to work, parents need to be around their children, and sometimes it's just not possible. One of the folks that we had worked with just a few weeks ago had called us and said, I was planning on sleeping in my car, but when I saw that the temperature was going to be around 0, I was really scared.
Right.
And when I found out that I could use the Ronald McDonald House so I could be across from my son who just got a heart transplant, it made the difference for them. So we have the ability to impact lives in a way that we will possibly never know.
Right.
But for that mother who is struggling with sub-zero temperatures and sleeping in her car, I mean, I think at the end of the day, that's what it's about. And that's just one story, and there's so many more of folks who are in true need, and something that someone from our local community is able to do, whether it's a warm meal, whether it's toiletries because their son was life-flighted and they haven't been able to change out of their clothes or brush their teeth. You know, there are little things that make you feel human in the middle of medical crisis.
Right.
And it's amazing that those families, they don't have to leave the hospital. They don't have to leave the grounds.
Right. Really helps with the whole process.
Absolutely.
So I grew up in a home where my father is very active on boards and in the community giving back. I understand that's how you met him.
Yeah, absolutely. So Kevin was on our board at the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society when I was the executive director, and he was also nominated and won the Ken Clapp Leadership Award
Oh, really?
through
I heard
our
about
work
that.
together. I know, it was very exciting. So Kevin is just one of the many folks who give generously, not only with their time and their talents, but really their treasure, and that's a true gift.
Mm-hmm. So, when did you know that you were going to serve in the area of nonprofit organizations?
Do you know, I had always thought I was going to be in sports management, and when I was injured in high school, my junior year in high school, my life kind of changed on a dime, and I still love the sports world, and I got an opportunity for an internship with the U.S. equestrian team.
Oh, okay.
And that really sparked my interest in the Olympics and trying to figure out, could I work with the IOC? Could I do something? But once I started volunteering in the equestrian world with no background in equestrian outside of a few trail rides, I really fell in love with the ability to help folks. And I was connected with a therapeutic riding group. And then I started to connect with other nonprofits and be able to give back. And I truly found my place in that arena.
Nice. So this has been a very informative interview. Thanks for sharing with this time with me and my classmates. We appreciate all you do.
Thank you.
And thanks for watching.